Hi, we are Yasna and we are a progressive metal band from Italy and we play very loud.
Yasna is the Avestan name of the principal act of worship in the Zoroastrianism. It's also a book from the liturgical group of the Avesta, which is a collection of holy texts. Literally, it means devotion or sacrifice. We chose this name because the Yasna book is the tradition wants the Yasna is the only book really handwritten by Zoroastro, also known as Zarathustra, and the prophet is used in the Nietzsche's philosophy as the personification of the first Übermensch.
Twilight of Idols is our first record and we released it on November 2021. It's a progressive metal album for sure, but we don't like songs who just go on and on for 20 minutes, and so it's an intense album. We put all our efforts on it, and we think it would be enjoyable for everybody. Well, the lyrics are all connected by one main topic, which is philosophy. Lyrics are all focused on inner knowledge, the process of self-knowledge, from the belief in a god or some superior entity till we just realize we don't need it, we don't need any god, and we have to live life within instinct, like animals, because we are animals after all, aren't we? I drew the cover art myself, because I am an illustrator actually, and it's my personal vision and depiction of Quetzalcoatl. I don't know if it's the right pronunciation for it, but it's an ancient pre-Columbian god, a snake-shaped god. It's connected to the Ouroboros, which is in our band logo. And this Quetzalcoatl is coming out of a baby, not born yet baby, it's a fetus actually. And it's like all the concepts expressed in this record came out of ourselves. It's just within ourselves. It's something that belongs to human beings, and so Quetzalcoatl, which represents the record, comes out of ourselves because it's the real meaning of life and self-consciousness. I know it's a bit complex, but the album is complex itself. So.
Our collaboration with Novero Records began in the summer of 2021 because we felt the need to have a label to promote our work nationally and internationally. Unfortunately, the pandemic has slowed everything down, so everything has been difficult, but we're waiting 2022 to redeem ourselves with festival and live music.
You have to know when to do too many things to publish an album. It's right to rely on professionals. Advertising a connection had always been the key to make a band known. The way it's changed, but not the concept. Investing in your music is essential. After all, if you don't believe in your music, how can a stranger do?
Why progressive metal? Nice question. Generally, when you think about progressive metal, you think about a music genre that is complex to play, only to say, hey, look at me, I'm cool. But that's not our idea of progressive metal. We can say that we didn't choose progressive metal, but the prog metal chose us. We noticed that when we put down a riff or a drum groove, it was every time with an unusual pattern, unusual accents, so everything came out naturally. Progressive metal chose us. Yes.
We got into music as a band in 2017. The first lineup was a little bit different. In fact, I wasn't in the band. I joined them at the end of the same year, and from that moment we start to build our personal path and our personality of music.
Music industry has always been a giant that fits on people's needs. I do not blame the industries, but the user. Nobody forces us to always listen to the same music or disposable music. Music is a child over time, and today we are experiencing a deep cultural depression. The industry is always interested in selling and always will be. We can only hope people will wake up and start appreciating music as the art it really is. Today it's very important to invest in underground realities.
They left me this question for one reason. It was during a live performance, not with them, but Simone was with me, and I can show you instead of telling about it. Here it is. I almost lost an eye.
Personally, I liked the new album of Bruno Mars because you can find the influences from 80s and 70s music. And you?
Personally, I loved the last two albums from Tom Morello because they were so good, so great. You can find a lot of influences and artists from various genres, and this is something that I love.
I was impressed by a new song by Maury Pringle, 4-Day Weekend, because it's very technical, but it's full of musical taste.
Yeah. Talking about metal, I have to say I loved the new release from Gojira. It's called Fortitude. And I really love pop music too, and so Bruno Mars is a good example, but I'm a big Billie Eilish fan, and I loved her new release. Talking about movies, I love to talk about something I really liked, Netflix series, an animated Netflix series called Arcane, and it was awesome.
I noticed that only Davide talked about movies, and that's good for me because I don't watch movies at all. Talking about music, I was impressed by the last two releases by Unprocessed, especially Candyland and Dead Rose. You can find a cut from the past. You can find everything different from the previous albums.
Actually, I'm not so happy with our local music scene because local musicians play for money, not for entertainment or music-loving audiences. The scene is not very diverse. You can find anything but commercial music. We have just one club that allows you to play other kinds of music.
Well, what about future plans? Well, we want to play a lot, play and stay on the road as long as we can. And yeah, I know we all know the situation worldwide is not good at all because of the COVID pandemic, of course. But we hope it will get better and better and better so we can go back to normal life and play as many concerts as possible. We want to play everywhere for everybody who ever wants to listen to our music and see us live, because we think live music is the best thing and the most important thing for a band. And that's all. Thank you, Antichrist magazine, for this interview, and thank you all for watching this. See you soon live.
I hope.
We hope. And bye.